Inside Out 2 is shaping up to be not only the biggest movie of the year, but one of the biggest movies of all time. In just 3 weeks, the Pixar sequel has crossed the global $1 billion mark, as per ComScore. Domestically, Inside Out 2 dropped only 43% from last week, grossing $57.4 million, topping the box office for a third consecutive week. That brings its domestic cum to $469.3 million. So far, Inside Out 2 has become the 11th highest-grossing animated film of all time, and the fastest animated film to cross $1 billion and the only film to do so this year. Any other week, A Quiet Place. Day one would have probably premiered at number 1 with its $53 million take at the domestic box office, but everything belongs to Inside Out 2. Still, the prequel starring Oscar winner Lupita Nyong'o as a woman named Sam who finds herself trapped in New York City with her cat Frodo during the early stages of an invasion by alien creatures with ultra-sensitive hearing is off to a stellar start. Globally, Day 1 made $98.5 million in its debut, setting a franchise record for the biggest opening, both global and domestic. The names of Nyong'o's character and her cat were very deliberate references to The Lord of the Rings. Day 1 director Michael Sarnowski told Entertainment Weekly. Sam and Frodo carry a lot of weight, and I think there is a real Odyssey element to this, even though we're contained within this city of New York, Sarnowski said. He chose that name, and I thought it was really quite apt because the cat is that companion, Nyong'o added. Our relationship has a very steep arc. Faring less well at the box office, Kevin Costner's epic Western Horizon. An American Saga, Chapter 1 grossed $11 million. Directed, co-written, and largely self-financed by Costner, the films in the saga span the 4 years of the Civil War, 1861 to 1865, and explores the lure of the Old West and how it was won. While the box office numbers may not be epic, Costner told EW he was proud just to make the movie he wanted to make after decades of trying. "I've lived with movies and what happens to them on their opening weekend," he said. "If we put so much pressure on that, we're bound to be disappointed. I'm really happy that Horizon looks like what it's supposed to look like, and that's the way it'll look the rest of its life. And that's really important to me in this process." Bad Boys: Ride or Die continues its high-octane run, grossing $10.3 million in its 4th week of release, bringing its domestic cum to $165 million and its global cum to $332 million. Rounding out the top 5 at this weekend's box office, the Indian Telugu-language epic science fiction film Kalki 2898 AD opened Thursday and earned $11 million over 4 days, domestically, while globally it's sitting at $66 million.